Bachelor, Week 3, how many 100-pound women does it take to pull a limo? Are you ready for Week 3 of The Bachelor? Yeah, we aren't either, but here we are. It's still too early to be able to tell the women apart, but never too early for petty, manufactured drama. What are the beauty queens fighting about? The episode begins with a group date at a pirate-themed medieval times, where the women jabbed at one another with foam wands. But of course the words flung behind one another's backs cut the deepest. Finally, an episode without near-constant reminders that Colton is a virgin. Those jokes, we counted dozens in the premiere alone, got old real quickly. Instead, references to what Colton hasn't done have been replaced by shots of what his bare chest can do. See Colton flex as the women ogle. See Colton get oiled up at a pool party while the women ogle. In fact, the first and only notable reference to Colton's virginity was a comment one of the women made as he was helping Sydney stretch during the workout date. He's not a stretching virgin anymore, which, as far as virginity references go, was a stretch. We're pretty sure that a former professional football player is acquainted with stretching. Now that the virgin references have let up a bit, will the cougar comments be next to get the boot? This show has always been weird about age, alternatingly questioning whether a 22-year-old is old enough to get married and casting a 32-year-old as if she's missed her chance entirely. Predictably, the 20-something contestants treat Elyse and Tracy, both 31, as if they are preying on a much younger man. Colton is 26, not 16. Elyse and Tracy are decades too young to be branded as cougars. Thankfully, Colton isn't playing into the age-shaming. Instead, he says things like, "You have this confidence and this independence, and I want to know why." But that snippet at the end of the episode, when the literal children kept cutting in on Colton's time with Elyse. These girls are 5. It was one of the Bachelor's creepier moments. We come to The Bachelor for drama, then it is drama of the most pedestrian kind. Watching, we bop along to flat rhythms of a story we've heard again and again. This episode's worst moment emerges out of one of those familiar beats. One of the contestants convinces another to speak ill of a third, thereby beginning the process of her own exit. Here, it is Heather who persuades erstwhile pageant queen Hannah B. to tell Colton that she doesn't care for her fellow pageanteer and former friend, Kaylin. Within the arc of the episode, the initial goading isn't surprising, but neither is it unwelcome. One of our colleagues referred to it as the series' Death Star, by which he meant that it shows up in virtually every episode and, presumably, always ends in a satisfying explosion. What follows, however, is a study in tedium, less fully operational battle station than Lifeless Moon. When Hannah first comes to Colton with her concerns, she has, we soon learn, little to offer. They were amicable, and now they're not, but Hannah is hard-pressed to explain why, or, for that matter, why anyone who wasn't involved should care. Confronted with these feckless facts, Colton leans his whole body back, as if shocked.